Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is October 26, 2024. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters, located beneath CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland, is going to stage an assassination, bombing, terror event, or other so called false flag, specifically to cancel or postpone the Trump 2024 rally at Madison Square Garden in New York City on October 27th. So basically, Donald J. Trump went on Joe Rogan's podcast yesterday on October 25th. In just the last 24 hours, the podcast has over 16 million views, probably higher now, but essentially, Trump is holding a rally in Madison Square Garden, which is going to be sold out, and it's basically going to be Trump's coming home party. And in Democrat-held territory of New York City. And this is going to be essentially a global event, and it's going to be happening on the evening of October 27th alongside Monday Night Football. So the audience is going to be huge. And consequently, it appears that the CIA plans to neutralize Trump and or the event as prior or during the event, specifically to prevent this event, which is essentially Trump's homecoming, from going forward. So exactly what type of attack, bombing, or terror event is planned for this event is obviously not known, but it appears that the CIA plans to neutralize Trump in Trump Tower or in New York City prior to the event actually taking place. That being said, there's also the realistic possibility that the CIA will in fact target the live event, which I said, as I previously said, is going to be being aired at the same time as Monday Night Football. So there's going to be a massive television audience waiting to queue in if and when this event is executed by the CIA. So exactly what type of attack or terror event or false flag the CIA is planning for this event, like I said, is obviously unknown, but the most likely scenario is that the CIA stages an asteroid or comet strike targeting New York City, an assassination event targeting Trump and or Trump supporters, some sort of bombing, cyber attack possibly targeting the electrical grid or Madison Square Garden, some sort of human crush or stampede, some sort of kidnapping or hostage crisis, some sort of mass shooting, some sort of biological outbreak, such as COVID, to shut down the event, essentially medical martial law. But the most likely event is that the CIA targets Trump in Trump Tower and or later targets Madison Square Garden specifically to assassinate Trump, likely under the guise of a Chinese, Iranian, Pakistani, Russian, or Saudi Arabian attack. That being said, it appears that the CIA plans to neutralize Trump, who previously assassinated the Iranian General Qasem Soleimani back on January 3rd of 2021 at the Baghdad International Airport via drone strike. So it appears that the CIA plans to stage a Russian or Chinese or Iranian based drone strike or suicide kamikaze drone attack targeting Trump. Coincidentally, just a few days ago, on October 19th, the CIA staged a Iran-backed Hezbollah-based suicide kamikaze drone attack targeting Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's oceanfront house in Israel. So it appears that the CIA plans to stage a secondary such event targeting Trump in Trump Tower and or Madison Square Garden. There's also the realistic possibility that the CIA will stage some sort of Chinese, Iranian, or Russian hypersonic missile, ICBM, or some sort of cruise missile-like missile strike targeting New York City, possibly Donald Trump's Trump Tower, or Madison Square Garden. There's also the possibility that the CIA will stage some sort of earthquake in New York City, or possibly target Trump when parking in a parking garage where he will be cut off from public view. likely abducted and murdered in some sort of ritualistic blood sacrifice, after which they will detonate the parking garage under the guise of possibly being old or some sort of construction malfunction. There's also the possibility that the CIA will stage Antifa or Black Lives Matter riots in New York City. There's currently the trial of Daniel Penny, this U.S. Marine who choked to death a African-American mentally ill man on the New York subway. So some sort of riots to basically to smear the event or to cause the event to be shut down is expected. There's also the realistic possibility that the CIA will stage some sort of accident targeting Trump, possibly limousine, helicopter, plane in nature, or an accident targeting the elevator system in Madison, in Trump Tower, or target some sort of, or stage some sort of accident targeting Madison Square Garden, which results in the cancellation of the event. Or the death or injury of Donald J. Trump and or his supporters. There's also the high probability that the CIA will stage some sort of medical-related event targeting Trump, such as exhaustion, heart attack, stroke, brain aneurysm, or some sort of slip and fall, which injures or disables or paralyzes the president, specifically so that they can replace him with somebody like Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, or somebody else like that. Obviously, in the aftermath of this video, the likelihood of the CIA executing this particular plot is likely zero, and so there's a high probability that, similar to the Taylor Swift concert in Vienna, which was canceled after the discovery of an ISIS terror plot, that the CIA plans to cancel Donald J. Trump's Madison Square Garden event, which is going to make headlines worldwide under the guise of some sort of a terror plot, possibly ISIS, Russian, Islamic in nature. So obviously, if anything happens to Trump on the night of October 26th, or the date of October 27th surrounding this event, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal law enforcement, military, and intelligence communities, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.